going on, friends? What's up, gamers? And welcome to DRULcast 155. Jack is eating something. I'm True Oz, and I ate something. You like that?
Not eating, yeah. Yeah.
What's going on?
Nothing. Kind of.
Are you eating cake like I was last time?
Does it sound like I'm eating cake?
I don't know. No, okay. Well, beforehand I didn't get any of that.
Oh, I intentionally chewed harder that time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna guess some sort of cracker.
Oh, that's a good start. Or a chip.
Cheese it.
Cheese it is. But what kind of cheese it?
You like the No, I think I like the cheddar jack. I don't know. Duos?
No. Two more tries.
Well, I don't really know. Is it like the extra crunchy ones? I mean,
one more try.
Extra cheddar. I'm done.
The big cheese it.
The what?
Big cheese it.
What's that?
The cheese it. Plain cheese it. But like
bigger ones?
Like 4 times the size.
Oh.
Maybe
okay.
like 3 points something times. It's about it's large, much larger.
Much larger.
Oh.
I don't think I've ever seen those here. You normally get them before they show up
No,
here,
Big
though.
G's been out for years.
Really? I don't think I've seen them. I don't know. Anyways, what's new?
Nuts eating Cheez-Its.
What have you been playing?
What have you been playing?
A lot of Rocket League, man. It's becoming a problem.
Why?
So
the problem. This is my last cheese, by the way. I got one more to eat. I mean, I have a lot more, but I'm gonna stop after this one.
Okay, so you're gonna force one more?
Okay, two more. Sorry. Okay, go ahead.
All right. So here's what happened, right? So, you know Alex.
Yeah.
Pretty much my best friend from childhood. He also plays Rocket League. The thing is, he doesn't. So he used to play a lot more on PS4, right?
Yeah.
Ever since it got released on Xbox One, and he knew that. Like I told him about.
I think you told the story before.
I feel like I have. So
yeah.
Whatever. Basically, he decided to get it on Xbox, and we've been playing together ever since. The thing is, I was playing on Steam beforehand, and I think I mentioned this last week, is that I officially reached the same level that I was on Steam.
Okay.
I reached on Xbox. Okay. That's I don't know if I did or didn't say that, but basically that happened maybe about 2 weeks ago.
Why
right?
is it a problem though? You said it's a problem. Why is it a problem?
So yeah, it's a problem that I found something on the internet. Is what happened.
Okay.
Just out of curiosity and just out of sheer just wanting to know more about the game and wanting to get better and just try to, so I was, just on YouTube just trying to see, and this all happened around the same time that the finals were on the championship series, which I talked about a couple episodes ago. So watching YouTube videos and all this other stuff just to see how other people play, because that's kind of the only way to really learn this game, right?
Sure.
Because it's all, it's all physics based. Like the ball is gonna go wherever you hit it. Done, right?
Okay.
So it's just a matter of just picking up the controller and kind of learning like how certain things act when you do.
So is it about watching other people play, or is it about picking up the controller and just learning?
It is. So, but here's the thing: when you watch other people play, you see what they do in certain scenarios that you're faced with, right?
Okay. So
it's more of like analyzing and trying to figure out what it is that they do that works for them that you're not doing, because you're so every time the ball's in a corner, for example, on your corner of the field, and you're trying to figure out how to clear it, what would be the best approach, right? Like if you're put into this situation, like what would be the best approach? So, and it obviously varies depending on where you are in terms of the map, right? You could, the enemy team could be capitalizing off of a fuck up that you did on their side of the net, and the ball just gets blasted over to the other side. So you have to turn around real quick and rush back to your side, right? You got to defend. So it's just like all sorts of little things like that I've kind of been I don't want to say analyzing, but I've just kind of been a little more interested in studying all this just to better myself at the game, right? But then what happened was I ended up finding this website, and apparently they're known for having like a bunch of stats. And like I know you love stats, and
Yeah.
every time I see some sort of stat, like I get giddy for it as well. So sure enough, I ended up finding a site that uses the same API or whatever. Like they basically pull information like instantly. So you're ranked, like they give you like a tracker score and everything like that, like their own like tracking. So it's part of the tracker network. They have trackers for Halo, Destiny, Battlefield, and I think Call of Duty, but I think that one's broken. I know they have one for CS:GO, and I think Overwatch. I'm not 100% sure. So they have trackers for everything, right? So now I kind of get I get a visual of how I'm playing, right? Which is a lot different than like just win or lose. Like it goes more in depth. Like it shows you your play style, how many saves you get, how many goals you get, how many assists you get. It kind of breaks everything down daily. How many goals and shots you take daily. Like it has all of this information on there. And the best part is you get to put in your friend's gamer tag and you compare. So naturally, being a competitive person, you're gonna compare all of that, and you're gonna challenge your friends. And that's exactly what's happening. Is now Alex is playing a lot more because he's trying to better his gameplay, and I'm playing more because I'm trying to catch up to him. And also, like, there's certain stats that I have him beat, there's certain stats he has me beat. So we're just going back and forth now, just kind of battling it out there on that end. So it's a problem now, dude.
So the real question is, are you just going pro or not?
So we talked about it. The problem is we don't have a third. Problem? Oh, because we don't have a third.
But you were like, it's a problem. Playing the game's a problem. Going pro is a problem.
Oh, it is
not
dude.
A problem. It was not a problem. Man,
finding the site it's a big problem because all I want to do is just fucking play Rocket League. Like, it's bad.
Well, then do it.
It's fun, man. I love the game. And I'm
sure you guys can find a third. I'm sure there's somebody out there who's looking for somebody
easily. And they just actually started looking for season 2 of the Rocket League Championship Series, and they just opened up. They have like an open bracket. But then you get work involved, and like I'm not gonna take the time off work to play a fucking video game.
Why not? That's how you go pro, dude.
I get that, but I rather put it this way, right? Watching the championship finals and seeing how those guys play make me look awful, right?
Well, of course, because that's all they don't go to work. That is their work.
That is their work, exactly. Yeah. So the way I see it is, if I surround myself, the more I play, the more I'm gonna learn how to play like them. And I think that's kind of where I'm at right now, where I'm just kind of picking up certain things here and there. Because, dude, like, I ended up playing. I know I did a series on YouTube for. I think I did two of them where, like, I look back and I cringe at just how awful I was. Like, just looking at some of those moments, and I'm like, oh, like I'm the best and this and that, and it's just so bad,
Yeah.
So, like, just looking at that in comparison to where I'm at now, like, I have a couple of I have a couple of game saves that I want to upload just because the comparison it's literally night and day. It's so crazy. But the thing that got me really interested in the tracker is that they localize it. So they localize it to per state and even per city. So, I don't really want to do it per city but it's all based off of who registers, Yeah. So, like, if you register, you're going to show up on this list, right? So, in Massachusetts right now, I'm ranked 7. There's only 13 people on this list, so it's not a lot, right?
Mm-hmm.
But the top 3 play, or actually, I would even go as far as to saying, yeah, all 7 of us, the top 7 players, or top 7%, whatever, all play quite a bit. Like, Well, actually, the dude above me plays a lot more. So I have 4,000 points right now in this tracker. The one above me has 7, and then it goes 8, 9, and then 11 from then. And then the top player has 20, almost 20,000. He has 17,000 points. So that's goals right there. You know, top 3 at least.
Yeah.
And once I'm in that area, and that's just me solo, right? Once I'm in that area, then maybe I would consider playing competitive. I mean, but I wouldn't mind doing like a ladder or something like that, you know, just to get scheduled games going.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind that, but I think for now I'm good where I'm at. Me and Alex just kind of practicing together is a lot of fun, and it's just a matter of finding a person who lives nearby who also can hang.
I hear you. I mean, you don't have to be nearby. It's the internet, bro.
Yeah, that's true. I don't know. There's just something about.
I think you should recruit Mark Live.
Does he even play?
I don't know, but if you told me going pro, he'd probably start playing.
I'll keep that in mind. So what's new?
Nothing, man.
Chilling.
Got
some news stories? Here, I got one for you actually, real quick.
No, I don't think I have anything actually. I don't know. I mean, like I said, last time after we stopped recording,
you remember?
I realized I played that stupid game Ben-Hur. Terrible game. Free achievements though. So if you're looking for achievements, you should play it. But I mean, it doesn't matter for you. You already lost that competition. Yeah,
I give up.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm already on Rocket League trying to go pro.
It doesn't matter, man. It doesn't matter. Just don't give up at that.
Actually, I got 2 achievements in Rocket League, just so you know.
Yeah, I know. It doesn't matter.
I had to finish it off.
Yeah, it doesn't matter though.
They were bothering me, is what happened.
Right, but still saying it doesn't matter. But yeah, other than that, I don't know. I'm sure I played something else too that I don't remember.
Why did you hate Ben? What is it? Ben-Hur?
Ben-Hur. Yeah.
Ben-Hur? Ben-Hur?
Yeah. No. Ben-Hur.
Is it one word?
No, 2 words.
Ben-Hur. That's a movie.
You've never heard of Ben-Hur? Yeah, I mean, like, okay, it was a really old movie, and they just remade it. So they made a promotional game for the movie, pretty much. All you do is go around the little racetrack and whip people, run into them with your horses. That's it.
That's funny.
Yeah. And anytime you whip somebody, it's not right. It's always like you whip them, and it doesn't think you whip them. It's really difficult. Anyways, yeah.
So 2 things. One, for any Pokemon Go or actually just Pokemon fans in general, Build-A-Bear Workshop is gonna have EVs available, which is interesting. Just because I'd never pictured Pokemon being in a Build-A-Bear Workshop. Just weird. And also, I don't know if you saw Dead or Alive VR.
I didn't see it. I remember like the announcement and stuff. So,
yeah. So,
but it's PlayStation VR exclusive, right?
I believe so. Yeah.
Nobody cares.
This morning I wake up and first thing that pops up on my phone, like news feed or whatever. I just have like gaming news.
Yeah.
And it's Dead or Alive VR. I'm like, oh shit, cool. Like how does this work? And I'm like groggy, like literally first thing, like I just grab my phone, shut off my alarm, and I see like this video, and it's just a video of a dude walking around just poking the girl's ass, and she turns around, she's like swatting him away, like stop that, like it's so everybody's calling it sexual assault in the game. Oh my god, dude, it's so bad.
I can see that. So
bad. Like the first thing you do when you get in that is just fucking poke her butt.
Yeah.
That's fun. So this past weekend I went to I forgot what it was called. I should probably look this up and give them the credit, but it's a pinball Wizard arcade. Yeah, it is.
Wizard.
So a spot called Pinball Wizard Arcade, right? It's in New Hampshire. Huge arsenal of pinball.
Yeah, that's a different state, you know that, right?
Yeah. Why?
It's just a lot of work. Different state.
It was about an hour out.
That's far, dude.
It was worth it.
Yeah. That's a 2-hour round trip.
Well, I had a lot of time to kill. Let's just say that.
Yes, man.
What's wrong? Dude, you hate driving. I do. Like it just clicked right now.
Yeah, it's terrible.
So anyways, went to this place, huge pinball collection, and I saw like I didn't know that pinball machines are like a pretty. It's still a pretty big deal. Like they're still being made.
Yeah, yeah, of course.
Like full blown like production, like still being made. And the thing is, a lot of them are now limited edition. So I ended up playing this one game. It was The Hobbit, and I was just to me, I walk up to it, I put my coins in, and I play. Right, I don't pay attention to anything else. I'm thinking, whatever. It's just another pinball game. So many options. There's like so many things going on, and there's like an extra button in the middle, and I'll get back to that button in the middle because I think it's a new thing that a lot of games or a lot of pinball games are like recent pinball games are doing. But on the bottom corner of the game, like it says basically gives you the rules, like how to do certain things, or if you get put into this bonus, like what the goal is in case it wasn't clear or anything.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's also another thing that says limited edition number 200 out of 1500 or whatever. I'm like, dude, only 1500 of these things were made. Like that's kind of crazy. Like just thinking about how many places, like how many types of arcades there are or anything like that, and here's one of the here's one.
I guess. I mean, are there even 50? I mean,
I don't know.
That could be worldwide, man. That might be all there is nowadays,
So, yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like, how many places can you go to that will have this machine in it, right? Like, it's not a slot machine. It's not a casino, right? Like that I could see, worldwide, but I don't know. It's just something about a pimp. Like, where else would you find this? Like how many of them are in each state type thing? I don't know. It just got me thinking. Like I just can't believe that this is an actual statistic that matters. It's a limited edition, and this specific machine is number 200 whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Like that to me was just completely just weird. But yeah, I ended up playing that, and it has like this weird button in the middle that kind of changes the bonus. So then, whatever. The machine, it was fun, but I didn't get it. Like there's just too much going on. So I'm like, let me go to something a little more simple. So I go and I find a Walking Dead machine. I'm like, zombies. Like I get zombies, right?
Yeah.
Let me play this one. And there's a bonus game in that one that has you just pretty much pushing the button because it's a gun. So you're like shooting the gun, trying to get the horde away or whatever. I'm like, okay, I get it. That's kind of cool. Like it's not really visual. You just push it a couple times and you hear the gun sounds and whatnot. I'm like, all right, I get it. It's interesting. But yeah, dude, so many different like I don't know. It's a pinball game. You need a lever and two buttons.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. And just add all this extra stuff, and I'm just like, cool. No need. Keep it simple. But yeah, $20, 100 tokens or something like that. Worth it.
Dude, why don't they do like play all day? I give you $25. You let me play all day.
Or something like I mean,
then they can sell food and drinks.
The amount of pinball machines that are at this place, like you could probably spend weeks in there.
Yeah.
There's a lot, and they're all just side by side, just a ton, dude. I don't know what the exact number is, but it was way too many.
You don't think they have any places like that anymore.
You don't have any like arcades over there?
I mean, yeah, but not on that scale from what I'm hearing.
Huh.
I
went to one actually a couple weeks ago as well. It's called Round One. It's about 45 minutes out, and that place is interesting because they have so it goes by cards now. Like how instead of tokens or whatever, you just swipe a card
like Dave and Buster's.
Exactly. Yeah, that's a good example. Just like that. And you refill it, whatever. But this place also has like a sit down like controller area. And when you buy the card, like I don't know how it works. Like you slide the card and it like gives you a controller or something. I don't know, but they sell a package where any game that's lit up a certain color, you can play unlimited.
Okay.
So I'm like, all right, I like that. I think it was $20. And you get unlimited gameplay for any of the like sit down. Like they had different categories.
Yeah.
If you like playing this type of game, unlimited for this type of game. If you like, this other type, and it's unlimited for that. So this place, the reason why I brought this up is because they have like a bunch of weird like Japanese games.
Mm-hmm.
And nope, I just walked right up to one. I'm like, yep, I'm going to slide my card. I have no idea what this machine is telling me. It's probably calling me all sorts of names. Like, I don't know what you're saying, but I'm going to assume you're giving me the tutorial. Like,
yeah,
this is going down, and I'm like just pushing buttons. And have you ever played Elite Beat Agent?
I want to say I have, or maybe I wanted to, or something. Let me go this real quick. Either I did or I wanted to, or gosh, I don't know.
It's like
only on DS.
It was a DS game, yeah.
Oh, I haven't played it then.
No. So it's like a rhythm. It's like DDR, right?
Yeah.
And like numbers start like little dots with numbers in them start flashing, and then there's a ring around it that gets smaller and smaller, and as it gets to like the circle, like the actual circle, that's when you press it.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like a beat, like like DDR. Like
right,
music,
I get it. I understand.
Rhythm game.
Yes.
So, and it's all in Japanese, dude. And I'm just like, okay. And it's so loud. Like, I don't know what it is. And everybody's just looking. Like, it's meant to bring an audience type stuff, right?
Yeah.
It's the weirdest thing ever. And I'm just playing, and like people are like, dude, do you even know what you're doing? Like, I feel your deathly stare. Like, I'm like, I have no idea what's going on. So, but sure enough, because I played Elite Beat Agent, I understood what was going on. And then at one point, it's like zigzagging and doing all sorts of crazy shit. And I'm like, I think I just have to like press. It's a touchscreen. I have to press and hold and then slide. And I'm like figuring this game out, dude. I think I paid like $1 to play this game, and I was easily there for like a half hour.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I didn't, and it was like, it's not that I was doing good. It's that the songs are so long that you're just jamming out. You're just pushing the damn buttons and just jamming out, and it lets you play like, I think it's 3 songs before it's game over. And then the cool part is it's like telling you to like scan your phone. So I guess there's like an app that tracks your score. So next time when you go in and you touch the screen, you scan your phone or whatever.
Yeah.
But it's all in Japanese, so I didn't know like what was going on. I'm like, man, I really wish I knew this was all about. Cause like you level up, like you unlock prizes, and you like dress your character up and shit. And I'm like, this is all in an arcade game.
Gosh.
Like, how crazy is this?
Right.
Like, how elaborate is this? Like, if I lived in Japan and like I know you've seen like those crazy multi-level arcades they have over there.
I haven't, but sure.
Oh, okay. So yeah, there's like just picture Vegas, but with arcade machines instead of fucking instead of slot machines, and they're everywhere, dude. And I'm just like, I don't think I would ever go home. Like, I would just be trying to fucking level up over here, trying to beat this game. It's so crazy. But no, man, all that stuff was really fun, man. I had a blast over there. I like that place better than the one in New Hampshire. There was just more options. And I mean, weird Japanese games, like, yeah, I'm gonna go for that 100% of the time.
Yeah.
Just because you just don't get that stuff here,
I hear you.
Yeah, I'm surprised you don't have any cool.
I'm looking it up. I found a pretty cool place actually.
Sure, check it out.
It's called Coin Op Room.
Coin Op Room.
Cool. It's
Is that a bar?
It's a arcade with alcohol, yeah, and food.
Oh,
so it's like cool. Dave and Buster's, but just smaller and more hipster.
You think everything's hipster? You just
no.
Hate
go to the website. Go to the website. Google it right now. Google it right now.
What is it?
Coin Op Room. Just type Coin Op Room San Diego or something, or SD. Coin Op Room SD. Start typing.
Coin Op. Yeah, there's only one in existence.
Let me see. Actually, go to the Yelp page. Go to its Yelp page if you see it. Should be on there.
Oh, they have the Lord of the Rings slot machine. Featured game.
Go to Coin Op. Are you on the Yelp page?
On the Yelp? No, I'm not. Let me.
Yeah, go on the Yelp page because that's the only way you're gonna understand how hipster it is.
Yelp. Okay. Oh, I just saw a picture of the.
No, and then you gotta click through like all the photos. You'll be like, oh, it's hipster. Oh, it's hipster. It's hipster. It's hipster.
Just because there's chalk. Just because there's a chalkboard.
No, the whole vibe is very hipster.
It's a bar.
It's not a bar. It's a hipster high class hangout is what it is.
You know what this is?
I just told you. It's a hipster high class hangout.
This exact place is the same as the. Oh, holy crap! They have gourmet popcorn. I'm on board.
All right, I'll see you there. They do. All arcades are free play last Sunday of every month. So
oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome. That's a good way to get people in there, actually, just to buy a bunch of beers.
I guess. I mean, I still wouldn't be able to get my friends to go. I'd be like, hey guys, this is gonna happen. They'd be like,
really?
Oh, so where do you want to go? You want to go to the Dell? Like Hotel Dell?
I would go to this 100%, man.
Yeah,
This looks like a fun
time.
time.
No way I can get any of my friends there.
This looks like a really fun time. So when I went to Maine, remember I told you about that arcade bar that I went to?
Yeah.
Same exact place. This looks. It just reminds. It's a spitting image of this place.
Yeah. Like
100%
hipster too.
Yeah. Sure. Everything's hipster to you.
Well, you said,
they have Rampage.
Even the bums were hipsters.
Yeah, that's true. Their bums are hipsters, dude.
So,
Rampage is such a fun game.
I think I have that on Xbox.
Rampage?
I think so.
With the
is it a dinosaur game?
Yeah, it's like a dinosaur, gorilla, and I think a monster or some shit. I don't even remember.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's on Xbox.
It's on Xbox?
It was like free. It was a free title.
I don't remember that.
Yeah.
Oh, dude. So, Simpsons bowling. I took for everybody that's on my Instagram. It was a really shitty picture, but Simpsons bowling, dude, brought back. Like, I walked by the machine, and I swear I ran into like like a mind freeze, and PTSD just kicked in. Like I hated that machine. You know
why?
Because every time every time I would roll that ball, so it's the same ball that's like in golf.
Sorry, looking at photos. Oh, okay, that thing. Yeah.
And when you slide up, it just pinches the skin.
Right.
If you don't let go at like an appropriate time, it'll pinch you.
Yeah.
And every time I went to an arcade and I played that game, I literally like every time it would pinch me so hard. Like I would be in tears, like just so hard because it just grabs a chunk.
Yeah, it sure does.
And
those track balls are dangerous, man.
Dude, oh my god! So as soon as I saw that, PTSD, bro, and I said, "Fuck this game," and I just walked away. I walked away, turned and everything, dude. I was like, I don't even want to see this machine. It will give me nightmares, man. Absolute mayhem. But yeah, man, that's all I got. I had an adventurous arcade weekend.
You sure did.
I want to go bowling.
Oh, you don't want to do that.
Oh, you know what this other place has? Round One, which had me dying. It has a karaoke room.
Oh yeah.
I want to do that. I don't know why.
Why? Why do you want to do all these real hipster things, man? Bowling and karaoke.
Don't know.
Like, what are you gonna sing?
I don't know. I don't have a go-to song.
You better get one, bro.
Well, I want to look at the library and just kind of go from there. You know
what you gotta watch out for? Sometimes you'll see a song in the book and you'll be like, "I'm gonna do that one," but it's like some bootleg instrumental version.
Oh, really?
It's all I've had that happen to me a few times.
That's funny.
Like I did crisscross jump, and it was a real bootleg instrumental, and I was like, I can't even do this,
so
bro.
Mad.
I'm like, just turn it off. Like, pick another song, you know.
That's funny. Yeah. Is there a Contra game called Renegade?
Contra?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think there is. Because if there is, I played it. Contra.
Wanna be a renegade?
Maybe it was Rebirth. I don't know what it was. I played a Contra game.
There's only one Contra. Was one Contra.
Yeah, no, I 100% agree. But they didn't have that. Didn't have that in the thing.
So it goes. The only thing about I actually fired up Contra maybe a couple months ago when I was on my 360 because I have it on XBLA, and when I used to play it on my old TV, like my 32-inch CRT, you know, so non-HD TV. It was fine. Like it was still cool to play on there. When I launched it on my 60-inch, you know, like big TV, it was just like it wasn't the same just because the aspect you have like the borders and you know what I mean? Like it's not the same. I'm just like I didn't want to play this. Like I'm just mad, you know. So it makes me really sad. Like I need a CRT, man. I don't want one, but I need one. I need one for these old games.
Those are hard to find now too.
Actually, I know where there's like 10 of them that I could probably just take. Oh yeah. But it makes me sad. I got rid of mine. Like the one I had was actually pretty legit. It wasn't a bad one. I was like, yeah, get ready to take it, And then I can't play my light gun games anymore, so I can't play Area 51 or Lethal Enforcers. Like, oh man, I can't play Time Crisis. That's the only reason, the only reason I bought a PS1, I bought it like way after. I mean, I think it was like end of PS2 life cycle was when I finally bought a PS1. I'm pretty sure I bought it for like $20 or $25.
Damn. Yeah.
Yeah. And the only reason I bought it was so I could play Area 51 and Time Crisis. That was the only reason why I bought it.
That's funny you just said that. I just saw a picture of Area 51 just now. I was
Yeah.
going through the hipster bar pictures.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I mean, that's the only reason why I bought a PS1 was for those light gun games. I got, what's it called? I have a, is it Virtual Cop? It's Virtual Cop. Yeah, I got Virtual Cop for my Saturn. House of the Dead 2 on Dreamcast. Man, these are great light gun games, dude. These are amazing.
I remember House of the Dead.
Yeah, these are great light gun games. I can't play them.
That's a shame.
I need a CRT. It's like,
Oh
where am
my
I gonna
God.
put it though? I gotta know where to put it.
I played this one game. Oh fuck! I wish I remember that. I think it was Grab Me a Cold Beer. Let me look that up real quick. Grab Me.
Lethal Enforcers. Do. That's a great game. Did you play that as a kid? Or
It is
low-key
Ice
old
Cold
for you?
Beer arcade game. So
Is that
Oh,
like
wait.
the root beer tapper? Is that what that's like?
I don't even know what the hell. So dude, it's a vertical
Tell me.
game, right?
Okay.
There's just a bunch of holes in the board,
Yeah.
and the numbers 1 through 10 are like in random holes going upwards. So 1 is obviously in the bottom, and then it just goes upwards,
Okay.
right? And all there is 2 buttons on the machine, right?
Yeah.
And it's just up and down on both. So left and right, but up and down are the only 2 controls. And the game is essentially just a ball pops up, and you have to guide a metal stick upwards, but it tilts depending on like how you're pressing, like how you're going upwards.
Is it inverted?
I don't know what that means in this
It's
situation.
inverted.
Hold on.
I'm just asking. Like,
No, it's not.
because you just
It's
said a
not.
metal stick, and I remember I gave the illusion like you put
Oh
a
man,
post
it's
through
so
your
hard
head.
to describe this game.
No, it was just funny. It was just funny because that's what I thought of when you said it.
It's so hard to describe this game, but I'll have to put a video or something on it. I guess it has a different name. Zeke's Peak by Taito is another game.
So what's the point of the game?
You just bring the freaking ball upwards, but there's just a bar that you can only do it with the bar, so you have to kind of balance the ball on that bar.
Yeah.
And you just have to keep going like left, right, up, down. Like each one has to keep moving in order to balance it. And the goal is just to get it in each one of 1 through 10. There's 10 levels, but there's a bunch of holes on the thing, so you have to kind of play it right.
Yeah.
And I didn't expect to like that game as much as I did. Let me just say that.
Yeah. So this is completely different than Root Beer Tapper. Completely.
I don't know what Root Beer Tapper is.
Root Beer Tapper is same idea. You move vertically. That's your
Yeah.
Basically you're like a waiter in a restaurant or whatever, or like a ice cream. It doesn't really apply to any more like society anymore.
Yeah.
But basically people are ordering root beer, and there's cups coming down conveyor belts, and you're at the end of the conveyor belt. So you got to move your guy, grab a cup, fill it up, and like deliver it, and like go to the next one. And you can't let the cups fall off the conveyor belt. And they come faster and faster. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's Root Beer Tapper. So originally I thought
I'm
it was
watching,
like that.
I'm watching gameplay of it right now.
Oh, that's actually for XBLA also. That's the only
Is it
thing I know
really?
about it. Yeah.
That's funny.
Or
Why
like
does this
one of the
guy look
first
like
ones.
Mario?
I don't know. I'm gonna look at it real quick because I haven't
That's
seen
funny.
it in who knows how long.
Why is there random girls just dancing?
I gotta
This
look
game
at
is
this
so
again.
random. This game is so random.
Root Beer Tapper. Hey, he kind of does look.
I don't
like
understand
Mario.
why he's. The dude teleports from the bottom one to the top one so fast. I don't get it. It doesn't even look like it's hard.
You should download it and let me know.
Yeah, I should.
You could play a demo. I'm pretty sure that's all I played. I don't think I.
Because the guy is just literally throwing them down the thing, the bar.
You
I
go
guess.
ahead and download that demo, and then you can also download Robotron 2084.
Robotron is impossible. I hate that game. Oh my god. I've never raged so hard at a game before until I played that one.
My friend and I actually got pretty good at it. But it's still a really difficult game.
I mean, the
And same thing
bottom
with
one.
Joust. I'm the worst at Joust. I don't know if you ever played Joust.
I don't.
Did you play Joust? It has
I
like
don't
the little
know.
birds or whatever.
I don't think so.
Google it really quick.
Joust.
Or YouTube it. I just did Joust. It was like the third one on the list. There's these little
Oh shit!
birds, and you have a post, and
I
you
wrote
gotta
Joust.
you spelled it wrong.
Yeah, I got it. Third one you said?
I think it was the third one
Oh,
on
I
YouTube.
see. Classic game room. Joust?
I don't know.
Whatever. I'm just gonna. Oh, I see
yeah.
the two birds. Okay. Hold on.
Yeah, and you bump into each other, or like you could play cooperatively too if you do
Oh
two
my god,
players.
I would hate this game.
So, it's terrible. It's terrible. The controls are the worst controls ever, and that's what makes it terrible. If the controls weren't terrible, it wouldn't be as bad. But it's bad, and it's really frustrating.
I still think I don't remember Robotron. What was bad about Robotron?
It's just really hard to.
What is it?
It's a really hard game. Why does YouTube suggest a bunch of
screw this game?
A bunch of half-naked girls when I'm watching a Joust
You
video?
noticed that too, right?
Did you have the same thing?
Dude, I have a fucking video on the side right now that says used condom prank.
Oh, I don't have that
like,
one.
it's so random.
I have 30 pictures taken at the right moment, 30 sexiest athlete war room malfunctions 2016 part 2, and funny TV news moments. But it's a photo of I don't know. First I thought it was Britney, but it's not. It kind of looks like they put iJustine's face on somebody else's body. Anyways, it's just funny. I'm like, why are these here? I'm watching a Joust video, and everything else is like video games, but those three, it's so random.
Oh, I have a bunch on mine too that are.
Everything else is Joust or like old school video games, and those.
Look up Ice Cold Beer arcade game, so you can see what I'm talking about.
Beer. I'll go wash the dishes, or you go have a beer. Oh, so it's not a video game. It's literally it's like a physical game.
Yeah,
you interact with.
Ball and.
This thing, it looks like it's 100 years old. Does it still work?
It's ancient, but
does it still work?
Dude, because I saw it too, and I'm like, man, I don't think this game is gonna work. And sure enough, it.
So you gotta get the ball in the light hole.
Yes.
Okay.
They all have numbers.
What happens if you get in one of the other holes?
You lose.
It's lose a turn.
You get three. Yeah, you get
three lives.
Chances.
3 balls.
3 lives. Yeah.
So it's a vertical pinball machine, kind of on a ball thing.
I don't know if I would call it pinball machine. It's so hard though.
Really. I see it. I'm watching.
It's so much fun.
Yeah. Cool.
Oh, this guy's good. You know what? I'll watch this later because I want to I saw somebody's post a video that said getting to level 10 or something like that. So I'm gonna watch that later. I need some tips. I'm going back. I'm gonna conquer this machine. I'm gonna freaking buy one for my house just for practice.
All right. Oh gosh, you're silly.
All right. I'm good.
All right.
You good?
Cool. Yep.
Until next time, guys. Play till you drool. You can find us where? I'll let you do it because I gotta fucking write this real quick before I forget.
You can find us in a lot of places. If you just search the internet for DRULcast, you'll find us. We're also on iTunes. Did you get us on Google Play yet?
Yeah, we're on Google Play.
iTunes, Google Play, Stitcher, Facebook.com/downright, or is it DRULcast with it?
It's Downright Up Left on.
Downright Up Left, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
Facebook.com/downrightupleft, downrightupleft.com, DRULcast.com. At JSpin, at True Oz, at Downright Up Left on Twitter, I believe also.
I think it. Yeah.
Yeah. I think everything's pretty much Downright Up Left, but I still get confused.
I think I just our YouTube is DRULcast.
Yeah. YouTube /DRULcast.
All that good stuff.
What else? I think that's everywhere you can find us.
Yeah. Pretty much.
You can find me in San Diego too. And you can find Oz in Boston.
No, you can't.
Oh, he's probably gonna be like in New Hampshire or something.
I'll be somewhere else.
Just eliminate any arcade place he's been to, eliminate those, and then pick the next one that's closest. And you'll
actually, that's a pretty good way to do it. Because every weekend I'm like, I want to find a new arcade.
Oh my gosh.
I want to find these like weird places. Like I would have never found that place in New Hampshire if it wasn't for needing to get out of the house.
I mean, you can get out of the house and not go to New Hampshire.
No, that's true, but you also don't want to go out of the house without a plan.
Why?
Or some sort of a plan.
That's the best thing to do, not have a plan.
I mean, that's how I left, and we just ended up there. Like, we just had a vague idea of what we were going to do, which involved the movies, and guess what we didn't do?
Go to the movie.
There you go.
That happens.
It does.
That reminds me. So like, when I was in Australia in Sydney, I wanted some pizza, right?
Yeah.
So I'm like, where can I get good pizza? Like that was my goal. My 2 or 3 nights, my last 2 or 3 nights in Sydney, my goal was to find good pizza. The first night, I went to this place that I walked by earlier in the day, and I thought it was gonna be really good. It was okay. And then next night, I just Googled it. I'm like, where do I need to go? And it was like 3 miles or so from my hotel. So I'm like, all right, cool. I'm gonna go. This place called Frank. I think it was called Frank's. What's up?
Frank Pepe's?
No, what do you mean Pepe's? I'm in Australia, dude. I don't think they have a Pepe's in Australia. I don't know who's. Is this it? Is this it? Is this it?
Dude.
I don't think this is it. Maybe what was it called, Frank's? No, this is it. It's not.
Fucking show me now.
Anyway, so I go there, and then kind of like you said, it was this random place. It was like it was a bar. Okay, it was a bar and a pizza place. So like, it was cool. You go downstairs, you're underground. So it reminds me a lot of being like in San Diego, because a lot of places in downtown are underground. I don't know if you went to any of those while you were here, but
Underground places, yeah.
Underground places, yeah. There's actually a handful, or actually more than a handful. A lot of places
there's
there
quite
are.
a few, yeah.
So it reminded me of that. And then it was like you're in the pizza bar area. So I think maybe I had beers in this area. And then there was like a whole live band club bar area behind that. And it was like this cool, and they had pinball machines. So I'm like, oh, I'm gonna play like 8 or 10 pinball machines. I'm gonna play some pinball. So I'm playing pinball, eating my pizza, and listening to music. I'm just like, I'm in Sydney.
Yo, how many hands you got, bro?
How many what?
Hands. You're playing pinball and eating pizza?
Yeah.
That's talent.
Yeah, well, you put the pizza down while you play pinball.
Wow. Okay.
This may not be it. It may not be Frank's, dude. I'm looking at the photos, and it's not looking like the place I went to. I don't know where I went.
Yo, this dude wasn't even in Australia. He was like in San Diego.
Hey, that might happen, bro. When I was in Miami, I just slept for like a day and a half, right?
It might have been Miami. And this
no, it wasn't. I know it wasn't Miami.
Shutting down my Frank Pepe's, you fuck.
So I was in Miami, and it was like a day and a half. I hadn't slept. It was a long time, literally. Like I hadn't slept for a day and a half, at least.
Yeah.
And we went out. We had a few drinks. We're coming back in Uber, and I'm like, "Oh, I went to high school over here." I'm like, "This is where I went to high school at, like right here." And the person at Uber is like, "No, you didn't." I'm like, "What do you know? How do you know I went to high school?" They're like, "We're in Miami." And he didn't go to high school in Miami. I'm like, "No, that's my high school right there, dude." I was so convinced.
So out.
Entirely convinced that my high school was like right there. I have no clue why I thought that. But when I was in Australia, I really was in Australia, and I did.
Are you sure?
I did go to this pizza place. It's not this one though. I'm gonna have to look this up. And now I'm a little sad. It's not Frank's Pizza Bar. This isn't it. Oh, maybe this is it. Maybe it's Frankie's. Let's look.
Frankie's.
This is it. Frankie's. Lion. It's Frankie's. This is definitely it. Yeah, you should look this up. Frankie'sPizzaByTheSlice.com is the website.
That is a long.
Yeah, but this is definitely, I can tell by the website already.
Oh, they're from Chicago? Oh,
no, they're from Australia, bro.
Yeah. Well, the first thing I wrote was that, and the first thing I wrote was Frankie's Pizza by the Slice, and it said Chicago afterwards on Google.
Well, yeah, because Google doesn't realize that you care about Australia.
Apparently, I care more about Chicago for some
and
reason.
it's IES. It's IES.
Yeah,
Frankie's.
I figured.
Frankie's.
Frankie's
Pizza by the Slice. Yeah, this place was good,
cool.
dude. It was a good place. So if I ever go back to Sydney, I'm definitely gonna go to Frankie's.
Oh my god! I click on the gallery, and the first picture that comes up.
Let me see.
What the fuck are you into, bro?
I don't know. I didn't see any of that.
Can I describe what this picture looks like?
Yeah, I don't care.
So there's a guy with a tattoo on his side. Well, first off, he's wearing.
I don't think the tattoo matters too much in this.
Well, it matters because it says music on it. And
he must be. Is he one of like the band people that's gonna come through? I don't think this.
Is it weird that I think this looks like Derek?
Yeah, it kind of does a little bit. Yeah.
Yo, I'm gonna hit him, Derek. I'm like, yo, Derek, you gotta listen to this podcast, bro. Like, you're definitely in this. All right.
Is it this guy? If you scroll down a little bit, where it says September 2, upcoming events, Friday, is that the same guy?
Yeah. Oh, I don't know. No.
It might be, dude. Anyways, continue to explain.
No, I'm just gonna leave it for anybody that's interested in what we're talking about. It might not be the same. I hope. Fuck.
Or
I
can
hope
you
it
just
really
link the
is.
image?
I don't want to link the image. Go to Frankie's Pizza. I want to give him. I want to give him a plug because you like them. Frankie's Pizza by the slice.com/gallery. Just go there. First image that pops up. If there's a guy with a music tattoo.
Yeah, he's wearing like it's not a cowboy hat. What kind of hat is that?
It's like cowboy.
Well, cowboys they turned up on the sides, right?
Yeah, that's true.
I don't know. It's
like
an
extended
type
bowler's
of hat.
hat.
The common type of hat.
Sure.
Nice watch.
I don't want to. Yeah, focus on the watch and not on where his other hand is. God damn it, Derek! Why are you in this picture? Anyways,
why the question is why do you think of Derek when you see?
I saw his face and I'm like,
oh my god,
this looks like Derek. And then
Derek when you
I gotta click out of this. God damn.
Oh my god, you're funny.
This place looks awesome. You know what though? You bringing this up reminded me of something. Like, I remember going to like pizza places and them having arcade.
Yeah.
Arcade machine like arcade machines or pinball games and things like that. And now they're like none.
Yeah. Well, this one still exists in Sydney. So if you want to go to Sydney, you let me know. I'll definitely go.
Sure. In like 30 years.
Why? No, you have to go now, like tomorrow.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, it's a 3-day weekend, so if we travel on Thursday, we'll get there by Friday, and then we can leave Monday.
Too, actually.
And we'll get back on Monday. That's the best part about it.
Oh, it's time travel?
Yeah, you lose a day going and you get your day back.
Oh, that does sound good.
Yeah.
I have the Tuesday off as well. Even better.
Yeah.
Anyways, we're just fucking blabbing about about this gallery. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know what they have Tegan Presley in there for. I don't get it.
What number?
If you scroll over to the end of the gallery, there's a magazine cover. And click the magazine cover.
Oh. Huh. Maybe she was there.
I don't know.
Interesting.
That's what I'm saying. So I don't know
a lot of,
what this gallery is
rock,
really explaining here.
Was there a stage there?
Yeah.
Oh, this place is
not the big
crazy.
one. Not. I'll show you what it probably looked like. There's one. I saw a photo. Hold on, real quick. I saw a photo of a guy like holding on to the top of the stage.
Oh, it wasn't the one where he's holding on to his junk.
No. So if you go second to the last photo.
Second. Okay.
There's a guy with a bandana on.
Shadow.
Yeah. That looks actually like the place. Like it's about that's about how it is. Oh. The stage is in like really the corner, is in the back corner. I mean the rest of it it's a pretty big room, but the stage is like in the back corner.
Mm-hmm.
The arcades are like in the other back corner, you know.
Oh, so the arcade is like all in the same room?
This is in the same room, but the pizza is on the other side of the wall. So I didn't even know this whole area was here, and all I hear is a bunch of like music and stuff. I'm like, what's going on over there? I'm like, well, I'm gonna wait to eat my pizza, you know, and drink my beer and stuff. And
how crazy that the girl in this picture is wearing a Rob Zombie t-shirt.
Yeah, I see that.
I just saw them last night.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Okay,
all right.
Frankie's.
Frankie's Pizza in 50 Hunter Street. If you live in Sydney.
Is that where the street is on?
That's what it says.
Yeah, I mean...
Live entertainment every night. Open till 3 a.m. 7 nights. Yeah. Friday lunch from 12 p.m.
I was there.
Sounds delicious. I want some pizza now. All right.
It was a good pizza.
Tune in next week.